Yeah, you thought that Bobby wasn't real. Well, guess what? Bobby's real. Explosion, explosion, explosion. Hi, welcome to episode 3 of The Aftermath. Halloween edition. Ooh. What are you today?
I'm Monokuma.
And I'm also Monokuma.
Well,
Episode 3 happened. How did you like that challenge?
I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really creative. I wish we got stuff like that our season, because I feel like a lot of things didn't really call for as much creativity.
We did our best.
Well, you know, the Titanic was adding rules every week because we were given such boring challenges.
Titanic was so creative every week. Speaking of, would you say that David Puck is the Titanic Donovan of season 2?
No.
No?
No.
Because David Puck isn't German?
David Puck's more campy.
Titanic is campy. She's a whole boat. She's a whole boat.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel that David Puck is camp first, glam second, and then Titanic is art first, camp second.
Titanic is boat first, drag second.
Yeah.
Germans know a thing about camp.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh fucking hell!
Denise!
We can't put that in the
Yeah, one of those can be
episode.
cut.
I said as we put it in the episode. Flap, 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 flap.
Did you expect Dom's power-up to have any impact on the outcome of the episode?
I didn't. I thought Dom taking 30 seconds from October wasn't going to do anything. Plot twist. Wrong. Wrong.
Yeah.
October's video was sure something.
I liked the vibe of it up until the actual death part.
I thought it was a great video as an art piece. Final Destination, it was not. And now I know you aren't a fan of the series, but I
haven't
love
seen
it. Oh, I love that series. I'm so jealous.
I've seen 2 clips of it, and I honestly thought it was a spy film before this evening, so...
If you had to do this challenge, how would you die?
So I'd be like walking all nervous like and just kind of like stimming with this, and then all of a sudden I'd just kind of be like flapping, and then I'd just kind of take off, and then all of a sudden there's like a bird that almost hits me but no, and then a helicopter almost hits me but no, and then I just fall down to the ground and I end up in a tree and I'm fine. The bird comes back and shits on me and it suffocates me.
If it was me, I would have played into the blonde bimbo archetype. I would have been the first girl that dies after surviving the whole incident. I would have been a fun girl at the beach, going, swimming, and the lifeguard would be saying, "Be careful, there's sharks." I'd say, "I don't believe in sharks." The lifeguard would
Sharks
say,
are a conspiracy.
"I don't believe in sharks." And then the lifeguard would say, "Watch out for riptides." "It's okay, I don't believe in riptides." Then I'd be in the water, I'd be like, "I never learned how to swim." And then I'd leave the ocean and I would die of old age in the parking lot.
Cool.
Death flag. Bobby, based on the drama, do you think the cast likes each other?
No.
No.
I don't think any of them are really sure, and I think that those of them who we think like each other may be lying.
I agree with that.
Or are definitely lying. So what are your thoughts on the side crust? Side crust?
The
upper crust. The crispy, the cheese-filled crust.
You okay? You hungry?
Yeah, a little
You
hungry, yeah.
You want to snack?
Yeah, cheese, give me my cheese.
You got some chippies.
You got some chippies.
Here's some chips.
No cheese for the chips?
There's no cheese for the chips. I thought the Scream side quest was abysmal. I'll tell y'all to your face, you did a bad job.
Yeah.
Bobby, Scream. Okay. I would have done something more like... end scene.
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Nabi, has your perception of Anastasia changed knowing that she has epilepsy? Because I didn't know that.
No. I think having something like epilepsy humbles you, and I think that kind of shows through Anastasia's personality.
I think it makes her seem a lot more human. I bet you at home didn't realize she had feelings.
Yeah.
Assholes.
I think she's kind of like the Rosa of this season.
Oh, I love Rosa.
I love Rosa.
Except when she roasted the fuck out of me episode 1. Well, guess what, Rosa? I lasted longer than you. She lasted longer than you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Which of the videos did you think were good?
I didn't really know much about Final Destination until this night. So, sorry. I think about Final Destination and I'm thinking the song's like dun 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 dun. That's not Final Destination?
Mission Impossible.
That's Mission Impossible. I guess if we're thinking about just things I like in general, I really liked Dom's video. Animating is not fucking easy. I thought about doing that for season 1 and then I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Bobby, you couldn't finish things regular. You weren't gonna make me animate for you the night before.
I'm not good at finishing.
Yeah, no. It is no wonder you're a man.
Well, Helena Boy had included everyone. We love a communist piece.
We love inclusivity.
We love inclusivity.
Thank you, Helena. Helena. Oh my gosh, Helena. No,
Yeah.
I can't. That's for me and Denise. Helena, I love you.
I liked Orbit was really fucking hot in AJ's.
That was Orbit?
I'm pretty sure that was Orbit.
I thought Anastasia did a good enough job that she should have been recognized as a top placement. I did the physics, I did the science on this. I have a physicist who helped me figure out which of those deaths were feasible. Anastasia could have died doing that. All of these electricity ones, no.
Yeah, there was a lot of electricity.
If that much electricity could kill you, there wouldn't be anyone alive. Also, Chai, delusional.
Yeah,
Your lamp was this far from your head. You aren't. The lamp shouldn't have even broken.
It kind of gave like this little porcelain doll look, and you know, it's not too hard to kill a porcelain doll.
If I dropped a lamp from here onto your head, boink. Exactly. You could have just deflected it with the ears. Flap.
Probably wouldn't have even hurt.
Nah.
Probably would have made her come.
Yeah.
Oh, made her come.
Yeah, or me.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you. Would you fuck Chai?
She's got nice tits.
Would you fuck her in the tits?
I said she's got nice tits.
Hey, she could have nice tits, but you don't want to fuck her in the tits.
What videos stood out negatively for you?
I feel like we don't need to talk about Jesus.
It was creative.
Now I know why Jesus died.
Jesus died for her sins.
Wait, Jesus died and came back in 3 days. Jesus died on the 3rd episode.
She lost to she was
She'll be back next
she
season.
sent home from October 3rd. 333.
666. If you double it.
6969.
Nice.
25. October. I'm not entirely sure how October died. Lana's was with the 3 electrocutions. Electrocutions. I think that Lana's was kind of like the least creative. Also, like the other stripper, much more interesting to watch.
Is it because she was more attractive?
Possibly.
You are objectifying a woman.
Well, she was doing a lot more. She was doing a lot more impressive tricks. She looked a lot more confident up there.
How did you feel about David doing, as he said, the same thing as last week?
I think if you're given the note that we don't like this thing that you did, then don't try it again. I understand David's style and I think it's really cool. What if he did death where he like died from paper cuts?
That would have been cool.
That would have been really cool. I think part of Final Destination why it is interesting is that we see all these human deaths and we don't really care for Sponge. I mean, it was funny that we brought the Monet Exchange Sponge outfit because, God, that also was something that really stayed around a lot longer than it needed to.
That should have died, yes.
It should have died a lot faster.
I liked David's video more than the music video. I'm gonna be perfectly real with you right now. I was nice in last week's video. I hated that music video.
I hate your hair and makeup today.
To be honest, the plastic bag joke for fireworks is kind of overdone. I mean, the first time someone did it, it was overdone.
I think that this time it was more successful. The downside is the more successful version has the aftertaste of something that wasn't my favorite in the slightest. But I did enjoy it. I personally would not have had David in the bottom.
I think David's video and the runway together were bottom worthy. So Susan, which of these videos do you think got the premise of Final Destination the best?
Helena really nailed it. It was so campy, but the thing is, the Final Destination movies, in the beginning they took themselves so seriously, but when people started realizing this is stupid, then they started making the movies stupid. I think that Helena
Is stupid?
beautiful. I think Helena nailed that level of stupid. Which videos do you think were close but needed some work before they would be great?
Anastasia's kind of did. I really love the idea that it was paired together with Dantasia's, but I'm kind of forgetting Anastasia's and very much remembering Dantasia's because I really loved the gore effect.
Are you forgetting Anastasia's because she's trans?
I'm trans. Did you forget that I'm trans?
I'm asking if you're forgetting because she's trans.
No.
Do you still hate Christy? How much do you hate Christy?
17.
That number keeps going up and up. Personally, I really wish that the acting on Dantasia's was just a little bit more at ease, because they reused that same clip of her talking about giving head to the jocks while she's in the fridge twice.
Neither of them really got anything for it.
She could have just opened that fridge and stayed silent.
Yeah.
Who did you like for the runway?
Who did I like for the runway?
Bobby,
Yeah.
please don't hurt me.
I'm a little bit biased. I mean, we're both biased towards Dom.
Oh, well, I'm biased against Dom.
They're biased against Dom. I'm biased towards Dom.
I thought Dom should have been in the bottom. Dom, I didn't like your video, and you should be put to death.
I mean, I don't think it was Final Destination, but like I said, I really loved the animation. I really liked the vibe of it. Dom's runway was fucking classic. Dom has a look, and Dom has some good fucking suits. And I love that the entire background was also covered in blood. Dantasia was the one we were talking about that was like, that's really cool, but we also know where it's from.
That bodysuit, but also AJ Knox's bodysuit, I didn't love that.
AJ Knox's bodysuit was, I think it was really cool. I think that there were some parts that, the corners you cut around were a little bit obvious in some areas of that.
AJ Knox looked like that character from the Willy Wonka Experience.
Oh,
you know,
yeah!
the one.
The unknown.
The unknown. AJ Knox was the unknown.
Helena's boys runway, like the boat, second best boat on Drag Duel.
I would say it was the best boat on Drag Duel.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Titanic.
Helena's was very much like, okay, mom with blood on her. Long Island mom with a little bit of blood on her. David looks more like Nancy Pelosi than Helena did last week.
David did look like Nancy Pelosi.
And like the other mother that actually was another mother. I like Chai's because she created a whole new character. That was really cool.
Oh, Jesus did not have a good week.
Jesus's runway was,
Jesus got crucified.
I don't know what she was going for. I was like, snake?
I kind of got what Jesus was going for,
I
but...
remember she said she made everything except for the bodysuit. I'm like, it's not that hard to make a bodysuit, honey.
And the shoes. She didn't
And
make the shoes.
oh, she didn't make shoes. Okay, it is hard to make shoes. October 3rd. Well, you had some opinions about October 3rd.
Okay, if you want to do burns, put some Vaseline on the red parts. You shouldn't look matte if you're doing something burnt. Who would you have won the challenge?
I think Helena winning was the way to go.
I agree with that.
I think, of course her death was not as much, it was a premonition, which is very much Final Fantasy. Her death was not
Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy, my bad.
You
Final
are
Destination.
Between Mission Impossible, Final Fantasy, you would have been eliminated this challenge for doing the wrong thing.
Oh my, it's like Lady Gaga all over again. Heart pop. I don't think that Dantasia deserved to win, but like I said, I liked the gore was very much on brand for...
Dantasia did the best gore.
Yeah.
A microwave wouldn't explode, or at least not like that.
Just put a spoon in the microwave.
I don't even think that would make it explode. I think it would just make a hot spoon.
Is it a good idea to microwave this?
Denise, answer the question. If I put a spoon in the microwave, would we get a hot spoon or an explosion?
Probably just a hot spoon.
What if I put aluminum foil?
That would make, like, sparkles.
Yay. Was there anyone you thought should have been in the top?
Like I said, I'm biased towards Dom, and I think that the animation was really cool. But from what I've heard and from what I know of this, it was not really the week for that. But it was still very impressive.
It was impressive knowing that he figured that out, but maybe this isn't the week for this. This is something where we kind of need to look more homogenized.
At least another Final Fantasy. Fucking Final Fantasy. You gotta get it like the spray bottle for every time I say it's the wrong.
I'll
wrong
get the
franchise.
cattle prod that you gotta use on me for every time I misgender October.
Oops.
Hi, Sweater.
Sweater!
Do you agree with the bottom two, or should someone else have been lip syncing?
Maybe David should have been lip syncing.
Instead of who?
Instead of October 3rd. October 3rd had a much more polished sort of, oh, whoa. Sweaters flying through the air. I feel that, like, even though October 3rd didn't really have the Final Destination look, I could still kind of imagine it, seeing that in a horror movie. David Pucks would not be in a horror movie.
That lip sync was brutal.
I think it was clear from the first few seconds who was gonna win, who wasn't. Final Destination.
Final Fantasy.
Final.
Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Okay.
Time to do.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, you won. So, who are you going to eliminate, me or you? Damn it.
Susan, we are sorry, but you are the next warrior to be eliminated.
I'm so sad.
That is my sister. That is my friend.
Her going is so shitty.
Go on, Denise.
Come on, Denise. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I already brushed my teeth, but you know what? I'm so crazy.
Denise, who do you have your eyes on?
I mean, Helena, for obvious reasons. Now I'm much more interested to see what Anastasia has to bring, because she brought it this week despite the hardships, and I was impressed. I'm very interested to see what Helena's power-up's gonna be. We haven't been told what it is yet, but then they told us it's group challenge. So my first thought is maybe Helena's gonna make the groups. We'll see. Think
You're
we're
not
good?
wearing a costume. Merry Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Mr. Krabs.
Miss America. This has been Drag Duel, the Aftermath with Bobby Uranus and Denise.
Bye.